Neris Amaya lives and works in Chelsea. Whereas Boston has several heat islands within the city, nearly all of Chelsea is considered a heat island.
Aquí la humedad mata.
It just kills you. The humidity kills you.
Amaya's 3 children have asthma, and her 95-year-old father suffers from heart issues. These conditions worsen during periods of high heat. Rising temps force the family to choose between comfort and safety.
Me tengo que limitar un poco.
You know, we have to limit the use of the air conditioner because of the high cost of electricity.
Still, home is more comfortable than work, a job that takes her outside and directly under the sun's rays.
Mi trabajo ahora mismo es de andar tocando puertas.
My work right now is to door knock, to go house by house, giving information out about the vaccine. And you see how I am. I'm burned. I've been burning because I have to walk under the sun, under the heat and the sun that's burning my skin, and I have to do that every single day. There used to be a lot more trees, and right now it's rare that you see a tree. And the hot, really, it's really, really hot.
Relief from the heat is a priority for the city, says Alex Train, Chelsea's Director of Housing and Community Development.
We've begun targeting city blocks and the built environment to incorporate methods of mitigating the summer heat. The school department is ahead of the curve on this issue.
Woohoo! Wow, it's bright, but this doesn't feel that bad. Like, I've stood on black roofs before, and it's unbearable.
There are high hopes for newly installed white roofs. They could lower both outside and inside temperatures.
If you've ever worn a black shirt in summertime, you know how uncomfortable that can get, whereas a white shirt, maybe you don't feel as uncomfortable. Well, this roof is the same thing, exactly. When you check the temperature down here, notice on the blacktop it's about 110 degrees, but if you shoot over to the white part of the roof, we're getting a temperature of closer to about 88 degrees. That's over a 20-degree spread from the black top to the white top of this roof.
I notice a big difference.
Madeline Scammell, an associate professor of environmental health at Boston University, collaborates with the city and Green Roots, an organization committed to improving the environment and public health of Chelsea. The team tracks and analyzes heat exposure and temperatures around the city.
Recent experience with COVID has really brought home, you either sink or swim. You die or you live. And we are doing our best not to sink. Everyone needs to take ownership of this problem.
Area high school students involved with the Green Roots initiative say practical solutions to heat islands could be on the horizon through their research.
We are recording data of heat in various locations of the community and seeing if we could find like a source of that and seeing if we could try and find a way to fix that.
Are you noticing that these urban heat islands are pretty uniform?
I haven't gotten enough data, but from what I've seen, like I measured one of the benches and it was like 110 degrees, and it was around an area where a lot of cars pass.
This is a good map of the site.
Back in Boston, Zachwa Osment, Chief Design Engineer in the Public Works Department, says the hub is also working on heat island remedies, including trees, and more trees.
So you can't spell street without tree, and that's one of the things that we like to take a look at.
Well, Osment says the city has planted more than 1,300 trees in the past 10 years, including here in Central Square in East Boston, a remedy to a notorious heat island location, but acknowledges trees aren't a quick fix.
Having trees survive in an urban environment can be challenging. There's limited sidewalk space, there's underground utilities and everything, so finding a space to put these trees and then having the trees actually survive in that environment.
In Dorchester, the city has gone beyond planting trees with these innovative green spaces.
We're looking at a rain garden bump out. And what this does is it takes in stormwater from the street and it absorbs into this area. The roots of the plants here absorb pollutants like phosphorus, and it recharges the groundwater and takes it off of the system that would drain into the Neponset River. It's all about kind of bringing back the natural ecosystem. So like all these impervious surfaces like the pavement and everything here, we're trying to bring it back more to like the natural environment.
More of the natural environment and more work to cool artificial surfaces. Narasimha hopes such efforts cool her heat island home, a city she does not want to leave.
Me siento como un poquito mal. Le voy a decir
I
por
feel
qué.
bad, and I'm going to tell you why, because we love Chelsea. And we love this community, and if we could have just what other communities have, that would be great. My kids love Chelsea. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go anywhere.
And they shouldn't have to, right?
Right, exactly.
And back to Central Square in East Boston, they have underground stormwater trenches.
Yeah, really kind of interesting because these are permeable pavement that absorbs rainwater, and that pavement also helps to keep the rainwater out of Boston. And as an added bonus, it looks nice and it helps the trees grow.
That's an added bonus. Coming up, your questions about heat islands and climate change.